Hey guys, this is Nick and welcome back to Stellaris. And last time, well, you won't get to see last time because I unfortunately overwrote my footage using a script to convert the audio to use with DaVinci Resolve. So the whole video is lost and I did not manage to recover it. So we're gonna start right in the middle of things where the Orassian war I started last time has been concluded and I grabbed everything that they had without any issues whatsoever. I also grabbed a ton of planets from the Ketlings up there. These guys lived here, and they had tons of systems, like 6 systems, which I just grabbed. So that's about it. Now we can start moving on with the video. So yeah, we have colonized all the planets in our systems. We have grabbed everything that was occupied by natives, and now it's all ours. These guys want to be associated, but everybody's gonna refuse again. I think. Failed. Yes, they don't. My other friends don't want these guys in the Federation for some reason, and I can't really sway them anyway, so let's improve research station output. And I'm really surprised that these guys didn't fall more behind in terms of status, because I cannot even demand vassalization, because, oh, they must be at peace. No, we must be at peace, yeah, okay. But yeah, I don't have a superior power to them right now, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit for that. In terms of Federation cohesion is going down for now. Why? Rotation succession type from members, from ethics. Yeah, so there's a bit of a problem, because cohesion is going down. As such, XP is also going down. Which means that we need to maybe pass some laws to change that. They don't like the rotation decision, but I cannot change it. No one wants that. Oh yeah, probably the failed votes. Probably the failed votes have played a part here. They're not saying it is, but I think maybe the failed votes for the guy who want to associate to the Federation, they might not be good. Vote weight diplomatic would probably be a terrible idea, since these guys would just get to decide almost everything. Well, not really. I mean, I would be pretty strong as well, but we would need to be both in accord to fight this guy, so basically it would give the Mishra colonies too much power, so we don't want that. What can we do? Can we assign another envoy from the side run? I mean, I could remove the envoy from the side run, and if they want to go to war with us, well, we'll fight them, I guess. I mean, I don't want them as associates. Not really, because associate status doesn't really do anything if you're certain that they won't join, so... Admin cap plus 5%, that's very good. I could improve food, but that's completely useless. Admin cap plus 10 is not gonna net us much, honestly. But that's the... yeah, I think we should probably go with that. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. And we have another research here. Minerals from jobs couldn't be too bad. Antimatter missiles, synthetic crystal plants, that's very good. We're gonna do that to be able to create more rare crystals, because we kinda need to reinforce the consumer goods situation. We have tons of influence, which we could use to claim some systems from our enemies. So what could be a good system to claim? Cannot claim all of them. Yeah, war allies are already claiming all of that. I could claim systems from my allies, but that would be completely dumb. I could go and grab this one just to close them off. But I'd rather have to attack them choosing a specific direction, honestly. Unless I grab this one, and this would give me this branch of the galaxy as well, which has a wormhole in it. That would complete the shape of a galaxy pretty neatly. I mean, if I had to start a war with these guys, I could do worse. And if I start claiming this, I'm gonna have to claim a lot of systems. Like a real big lot. And that would open up a second border? No, I would just open a border with these guys, which are not happy either. So for now, we're not going to use our influence for that. We're just going to keep it, just in case we need to do some edicts. Which we could do right now, honestly. Edicts. Yeah, we could... capacity overload is not that helpful right now. Declare Saint for more unity is probably very good. Diplomatic weight plus 10%. I think we're going to declare a Saint. So unity goes faster. Traditions and relics, 27 months. That's pretty good. We're losing a few exotic gases for some reason. So we're gonna have to build an exotic gases refinery at some point. Somewhere. Not on these shitty worlds. They don't have any building slots. We're passing a resolution somewhere. A resolution has passed, okay. Which one is it? The Unchained Knowledge Astral Studies Network. That's, yeah. That's good. That's, yeah, that's gonna be more diplomatic weight from tech. Research station output improved. Which means my research is gonna just fly. Which is very good. The problem is we need exotic gases and we don't have any... Maybe I should change that building slot, honestly, to something that generates exotic gases as soon as we can. Salvan Combine, I have declared Prikiki their rival. Could I do the same thing to gain a little bit more influence again? Like, yeah, declare rivalry. They hate us anyways. They're suspicious. They have started insulting me lately, so yeah. Well, for us, growth will go through all the planets we just took, because we're going to have a ton of colonies right there, and it's going to be great. The Lost Encampment has a building slot, but we could improve their admin parks. What they need to build is more exotic gases, probably. Maybe crystal... Yeah, crystal mines is good, and then you'll upgrade that. So now, which fleet do we improve? The third eye, I think it's the smallest one, 2.2k. And that's the weird cruiser.
Our ships have been made superior.
Is that the weird cruiser, or is that one of my cruisers? Stop moving. I think that's one of mine. The Relict class. That's a good question. Can I merge it with anything? That's gonna be my cue to know. I can't, because, yeah, Olimax Armada cannot be merged. So yeah, let's send that cruiser back up here. Now we have the third eye, which is here. The first eye, which is down there, 4.7k. And the second eye, which is guarding this border. No, that's the third. Where's the second eye? Did I lose the second eye? I mean... Oh, it's there. The second eye is there. It needs to be upgraded as well, but it's starting to look a bit better. 4,000 in terms of fleet strength is not terrible at that stage in the game. Yeah, my Empire Sprawl is starting to be a little bit problematic. Campaign cost is doubled, and everything else is just way too high. We need some buildings to put that in check. Yeah, the Misha are getting their asses handed to them. The Bothrian hierarchy is just rolling all over their territories. The Misha have big fleets going down, but in the meantime, we are losing the war. War exhaustion is higher on our side. Occupation is still at 0 on both sides, because they have occupied too little systems for that to really count, because they are huge. And we have the synthetic crystal plants now. So we could improve the alloy forges into alloy mega forges, or improve our star fortresses. I don't feel that I'm too limited for now in terms of naval cap, but I think alloys will be needed, so let's go with that. 15 months. It's gonna be a walk in the park to research that. Archaeological site excavated. So, younger bowel fossil specimens have been uncovered from the geological records, though these no longer have diminished hive neurologies. Instead, the structures required for subspace IFHAPS communication are entirely missing. Carbon dating of the specimens has confirmed that some hundred of years following the Gruner invasion, the bowel began to devolve their ability to connect to one another as a hive mind. Unfortunately, it seems no further relevant data can be extracted from this site. How strange. 10 minor artifacts. Grunur distress signal. Okay. So I guess we can research that. Where is it? Track on map. It's not even in my territory, dude. Fantastic. But I guess I can still go there. No, I can't. The borders are closed. I can't even... Oh no, it's not. It's in my territory, but the system is looking like it's in theirs. That's a weird positioning. There's a potentially habitable tomb world. Let's send this guy, honestly, closer. This guy will research that. Well, you can survey the world while you research the project. That's good. You can share the load. I'm pretty sure the Second Commonwealth is going to declare war again at some point. Like, our relationships were improving, but I think it's just because we had an enemy in common, probably. Mutual rivals, yeah. We rivaled somebody that they rivaled too, which is probably this guy. We're not rivals with this guy, are we? No, we're not. We could form pacts with them. Oh no, we need positive relations for that, so yeah. Let's forget about the pacts. We don't really care about this for now. Research station output plus 10%, that's very good. Planetary shield generator I never use. Improved reactor booster for faster ships, probably a good idea. So these guys are retreating for now, because they probably have seen both fleets. They're going to be retreating to their own territory. These guys are going to mop up this and that, at least if they're intelligent. Senate is in session for minor administrative sanctions. I will obviously be in the I'm for it camp. 2.3k. I'm starting to be a pretty big player in the Galactic Community right now. Traditions. So we can adopt a new tradition tree. So either we got expansion for colony development speed, which is honestly completely useless to us right now. Domination to clear blockers, not that useful. Prosperity for more mining station output, always nice. And pop food consumption reduced. This gives us what? Starbase influence cost, that's not very useful. Starbase upkeep reduced. Empire sprawl reduced, that's not terrible. This one I think is the weaker ones. Ruler cap level increase, resource output. This one is not great. Prosperity, like upkeep is not bad, and having a mining station output is always good as well. Build cost from districts reduced, build speed increased, more housing, more clock jobs, and specialist pop resource output increased by 5%. This one gives more unity, I think, doesn't it? Not really, no. So yeah, prosperity could be good. I think I'm gonna go with prosperity. The Kel Azan want a commercial pact. Yes, let's do that. That's more money for free. I like these guys, but they're not... Like, they're militarist. I mean, I could... They're... Oh, yes, they're associated with the Federation. We have friendly relations. Like, I could send an envoy to try and get them into the Federation, honestly. Oh, migration treaty. Yes, let's do that as well. That's probably gonna make our relations... Probably not go into the excellent... Let's do the research agreement as well. I mean, yeah, let's improve relations. I'll send one of my envoys from the Federation. It's okay if the Federation starts losing a little bit of cohesion. It's gonna work fine. The Bowel Organism. So the blah blah blah, crumbling Gruner research facility, hanging in orbit of an otherwise long abandoned planet. The facility is reaching critical energy failure, having survived for millions of years at an expensive network of solar panels and decaying auto repair systems, all of which are now approaching terminal status. Scans of the facility are revealing the presence of a single life form. The crew have dispatched an away team and are ready to report. Okay, so we have an incredible find. Pincushion by nutrient tubes and critically failing life support systems lies one single organism, the last bowel, miraculously still alive, surrounded by the sludgy remains of other specimens in a row of cracked and leaking vats. Owing to our extensive previous archaeological studies on the species, we should be able to attempt communications with this last specimen. A visitor, can it be? The bowel shudders in its vat. But you are not the ones who put us here, though you come as the alarms sound. Have you come to give us peace at last? Perhaps, but we have a few questions. Then ask. We have waited millennia, we can endure a moment more. Tell us about yourself. What is there to tell? We sat beneath the stars on soft earth, unfurled our leaves like sails to the stand overhead. We remember every drop of water that quenched them in the parched summers, every shivering hoard that blanketed them in winters. We bent in the wind as the stars wheeled overhead. We were uprooted, we were burned, we were sliced, we were left here. We watched our others rot in their glass prisons. Okay, what happened to the bowel? When the burners came, entire colonies were silenced before the danger was known to us. Like a limb gone limp, nerves cut suddenly and totally at the base. And then we lost the next and the next and the next. One by one their voices left the chorus. We lost our others, their silence deafened us who remained. Can you understand? We could not bear to hear more agony. The burners were swift like you, swifter, and before we could withdraw, they had us set all aflame. We're sure you are plants, so you cannot move that fast. All burned to ash, and the air filled with that grey agony, the dust of our lost. Would you like to join us? No, we have lived too long in this wretched state, now we long only for an end. Though first, would you tell us, we have been sealed here for so long, blind to all. Does our kind yet live? In a sense, though they are no longer sapient. Perhaps that is best, he says. He's on his last mechanical gasp, and the bell would perish without it. Silence, yes, at last it approaches. We welcome it as our brethren did so long ago. Farewell, Cyclop, may your kin endure less agony in this world. Farewell. And I now have a relic. Which is good. I like relics. What does it do, the last bowel? It's pop growth speed in passive effect, and the active effect is a triumph, which allows me to turn one world into a Gaia world. I think that's pretty good, right? I mean, I should have probably a low habitability world that I could turn into a Gaia world. Maybe. It's worth a look at, honestly. Okay, which world could be a Gaia world? Like, this one is a tomb world. Could I, like, if I go into relics and I click on it, that gives me a decision, right? And that decision should allow me to turn it into, yeah, new barrel life seeding. Terraforming process on fallen outposts has completed. The planet has been successfully transformed into a Gaia. Well, that was instant. Owing to our deployment, blah 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 blah. Once again, as a result of the process itself not quite fully understood, a member of the new barrel populations have appeared planet-side, emerging when terraforming neared completion. Splendid, they are most welcome. So that's a little bit more pops, I guess, which now we have a building slot, which is good. Alloy megaforges are now research, which is very good. I could improve planet build speed and Empire Sprawl from District -10. That's exactly what we want right now. Okay, so the barrel event chain is done, and now we have a relic, which might have improved our diplomatic weight, honestly. 2.4k, no, not at all. Can I see a measure of what it's made of? Yeah, it doesn't work for economy or anything. We just have pop growth plus 10% everywhere, which is honestly a good perk to have. Improved reactor booster is now live. This one is completely useless right now. Shield capacitor. Let's go with the X-ray laser. That's going to open up more research options. So we're going to have a little enclave right over their territory. The Sakit territory, which is really weird in terms of positioning. Why didn't they put it here instead of there? And we can colonize that planet, which will net us a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 planets, which is insane, honestly. I don't think I ever had that many planets in all of my games. Have I started improving relationships with the Kel Azam Republic? Yeah, we are friendly right now. And so when we get up top, yeah, everybody would vote yes. Kel Azam Republic is sponsored by Cyclopean Church of Polypheme. Okay. Yes, everybody would like that, and their acceptance is at -30 for now, but since the attitude would go up, it might just be feasible with a few favors. Technology research, admin cap plus 10, Empire Sprawl from Pops -10%. Right now, Pops, oh yeah, Empire Sprawl is plus 163, so that would reduce that by 16. That would be pretty good. Yeah, let's go with that. And plus that unlocks other researchers. So yeah, too late to maybe try and colonize this one and open up that branch. Problem is they also can access it from there. This galaxy is weirdly intricated, and it's kind of hard to decide where to go, honestly. I mean, I could grab all of this and open a second border with these guys at Uriel or something. But that would also give me some border gore with these guys, and I'm not really feeling it, honestly. I cannot even improve relations, so maybe don't do that. So admin cap is getting more manageable. Economy is looking okay. Insult from the Prekikiti. Kel Azam declared war on Prekikiti, so that's good, because that means we have... Yeah, this is gonna go up a little bit faster, because we have common enemies. Let's reinforce that fleet. What does it need? It needs a lot more cruisers. Can we still... Yes, we have gained... Oh yeah. Yeah, these fleets can now be way bigger in terms of cruisers. So yeah, our total fleet capacity is gonna be exceeded pretty soon if we're not careful, because cruisers tend to cost a little bit. One more corvette, one more destroyer. There we go. That cruiser is probably completely useless by now, honestly. Should I re-keep it? I mean, it doesn't cost us much in terms of fleet capacity. Just for the sake of reuniting these territories, I might just go grab and claim all of that, because I hate seeing these kinds of things. It's just weird. Like there's a floating planet in the middle of their territory. I don't like that at all. X-ray laser, advanced shields, research station outputs. I could improve the research station output again, because some of my research still comes from stations, right? 56, 30, well, not that much. That's probably not that interesting anymore, honestly. Not all of my research comes from that, so Disruptor might be good. Advanced shields. Let's go with advanced shields. So yeah, this war is going terribly. Like, the Mishar is not managing to repel their fleets at all. So the Mishar might lose us this war. And I hope that doesn't affect negatively our cohesion, honestly. I'm honestly gonna dissolve that. It's completely useless. I don't like it. And I really don't see why this fleet is not located anywhere. Why does it not appear in the fleet manager here? You had the first eye, second eye, and this one which does not exist at all. And I can't remove it. And we have the planet build speed and the reduced empire sprawl from districts, which is good. So we could improve mining station output. Because I think a lot of our mining comes from stations, like 300 here and 245 here. So that would not be too bad, mining station output. Star Fortress, we said we wanted Star Fortress for more naval cap. But we have plenty of upgrades coming in here to allow for more anchorage. So maybe we'll just go with mining stations output, just to guarantee us a little bit more resource output here. Federation level unlocked, and we could now go to high. But that's -1 monthly cohesion, and we can't already afford that, so for now, should probably not do that. Like, the vote would pass. The vote would pass. Let's vote it anyways. It's gonna pass. So now cohesion is gonna be very low, so we're gonna fall down here. So I'm gonna grab back my envoy, which is in the Cal-Azan Republic, and assign it here. Just to maintain this. I think those people will have to maintain their envoys at some point as well, honestly, because kinda need them to. New tradition. So we can either go for building upkeep and district upkeep reduced, or for buildings and districts have their build cost reduced and build speed increased. I think the upkeep is what we need right now to get a little bit ahead in terms of tech. I think, yeah, energy should really be less of a problem right now. And we have research Empire Sprawl from Pops reduced, which should probably give us a... Oh, Alien Zoo. I never heard that one. Naval cap plus 30 wouldn't be too bad, but we can improve that other ways. Alien Zoo, what does that do? Unity and amenities. And consumer goods into Unity and society research. Fleet Academy, Naval's logistic offices. That wouldn't be too bad to provide more naval cap in the end, but we don't really need that right now. I think allowing us to clear blockers, because we have plenty of planets with blockers which we cannot clear. And something has been voted, minor admin sanctions. They are okay, so somebody is probably going to try and vote to repeal that. That's the name of the politics game. Tile blockers can now be removed. Some tile blockers anyways. Researchers plus 20% in society research, that's not bad. Hyper entertainment forums, I don't use those for now. I mean, we're gonna go with that. More research is good. How are the fleets looking? 4.5, 5.9, and 5. So the 4.5 needs to be reinforced as well with more cruisers. Let's do that. Advanced shields, advanced reactor booster, gravitic sensors. Yeah, reactor boosters is good. Plasma thruster, destroyer build speed and cost, that's not really useful for now, honestly. We don't want that many destroyers, we want cruisers now. Bothrian hierarchy is getting their asses kicked. Left and right. Prekikiti is no longer a valid rival. Maybe I could demand vassalization. I can't. They have fanatic purifiers, they don't wanna. So maybe we should try and start grabbing some stuff off the Orassians. That would make a really weirdly shaped empire, honestly. These systems would be way better to grab. Like this parts here. I could just stop at here and grab all of this, honestly. Grab all of these systems and stop at Norgon. That would give us, or maybe at Rontor. That would give us 2 nice borders at about the same length. So the empire would look a little bit weird, but that would not be a bad thing. Senate floor is in session for natural sanctuaries. Diplomatic weight from economy reduced. Power consumer good upkeep -5%. Power amenities usage -5%. Plant build speed. Yes, I'm all for that one as well. And I have the strongest, one of the strongest diplomatic weights ever. Like these guys are 3.2, that's the Mishar. So the Mishar and I are the biggest ones, which means that the both of us are really influent. Our Federation should be really influent in the Senate right now. Off-world trading company, not really that useful. Let's grab some naval cap. I mean, I could get rid of that one just to make sure that it's done, because, yeah, I don't like seeing research options pop up all the time. We have won this war, and what did that net them? A few systems, but not much, honestly. Are you guys still at war with the Prekiki? You are at war with the Prekiki, but we're not at war with anybody. Which hasn't happened in a long time, honestly. It's been a while since we haven't been at war with somebody. But look at the Mishar Empire, it's pretty weirdly shaped. Federation, though? It occupies a fair amount of space on the galactic border, right there. Oh, and some of these guys, yeah, these guys also have a federation, but it's way smaller than ours. The Bothrians have lost a fair amount of territory there. I think all this fork here has been lost to them, from Menkar and on. Could we talk to these guys? I think we can. Can you aid us in our research? I could purchase Curator Insight for more research speed. I think I would like to purchase that. I mean, it kind of sucks that we have to defend 2 borders against the Sakit and 1 against the Orassians, especially since the Orassians, they know they're inferior, so they won't want to declare war on us, probably. I mean, if they did, we could kick their asses pretty fast. So maybe we could remove that fleet from here. Plasma thruster, minerals from jobs, I think we kind of need that right now, honestly, instead of the Star Fortress. My planets are mishmash of lots of stuff, that's really annoying. But I kind of do need to proceed like that, and I'll reorganize them afterwards to be more efficient. We now have more minerals from jobs and army damage, so we're going to take a look at how that evolved. We could have flak cannons, space torpedoes, coil gun. I think coil gun might be good. So look at that, plus 44, and at the end of the month it should improve a little bit, because we have plus 5% in terms of jobs, and they produce 155. That should net us something in the plus 7 or plus 8 here. New tradition, we could get specialist pop resource output, which would help us a lot. 1 clerk and building build cost. I think we're gonna go for specialist resource output. So we're gonna gain more alloys and more consumer goods, and probably more research as well from that, because they're all specialists. Survey speed is completely useless. Archaeological skill is useless right now. Why didn't I get this one in the beginning? I don't know. Hyperdrive 2, let's do that for more speed in hyperdrive. Okay, I think we have developed the economy enough for this part. Next time we're probably going to pick a target and go to war. I'm thinking maybe this branch of the Sakit Commonwealth. As a matter of fact, just to remember that, we're gonna start claiming all of their stuff. All of the claims. This should lock us down quite well, honestly. Make all those claims. Then we just need to claim these 2, maybe these 3 here, and we'll be good and have another branch of our empire. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. If you really did enjoy the video, don't hesitate to check out my Patreon page. I'll leave a link in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!